you doing?
I'm doing quite well, sir. How are you?
I am Constrad von Zarovich. So, why do I have silly vampire teeth in my mouth right now?
Why don't you have vampire teeth? In fact, why did it take us so long to get vampire teeth?
Because my teeth are fugly.
We still made it work.
Still made it work, though.
And here's how.
Don't sing if you want to live long. They have no use for your song. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead and out of this world.
JK, we're gonna explain more about why we did this.
So it's Halloween season.
When is it not Halloween season in this house, though?
Valid, but you wanted to make what we do in the shadows kind of costumes, and we're currently playing
The Curse of Strahd.
hence the shrine in our D&D campaign right now.
If you watched my earlier video, I made a shrine to Strahd. A thirst shrine. Shrine to Strahd. Tongue twister!
Thirst. I don't know what you're talking about. These teeth don't affect how I talk at all.
Not one bit.
Not one bit.
You do kind of get used to them.
Yeah, you do. I think it's easier because I have them closer in, and you have them wider apart.
Yeah.
I feel like it's easier when they're closer in.
Maybe.
But I might have more of a to mine.
I had like orthodontia problems when I was a kid, you know, so like I feel like this is just coming back to bite me in the ass.
Bite.
Ah!
So you decided to look online and find us some nice vampire teeth that we can use over and over again.
Yeah, I actually asked in like one of my costume forums, give me your vampire teeth Rex, because when What We Do in the Shadows came back this season, I was like, you know what? We have a ton of costumes from different eras, so like we already have photos of us looking very vampiric, aka looking like we're 400 plus years old because we're in old-timey clothes at old-timey locations, but also I know people who've done this stuff, and so I asked, and Jedi Amanda, who has done a Nadja costume and like a whole doll build, which I can't even get into how detailed and like wildly cool that is. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not that dedicated. But she suggested these, which are the Scarecrow teeth. And I was like, okay then. I saw a review that was literally like, I've had these for like 10 years, and I'm like, wait, like these are not the vampire teeth of like my childhood, where it was like either like
the little top and bottom white ones you just pop in. I
was just like, all these people were saying it's legit. We watched some of the DIYs on it on YouTube, and then we tried it ourselves, and it was a little scary because it's like mixing things and like you have to work fast, you have to like do it in like one go and all this stuff. So I was like a little bit scared, but I think it worked out really well and they fit really nicely.
Yeah, and they're reusable, so we can pop them in and out all we want. You picked the like sexy mini fangs for us, so they're not super long, but I feel like they're a good length for vampire teeth, especially if you're not going for like Nosferatu.
Yeah, but, and they have info like on their site. I feel like it goes more into like sizing because they have so many options for like so many different kinds of like teeth. Like it's like multiple teeth together. They have werewolf cysts. They have all these things. And I feel like part of it too is looking at what they have and like how that might look on you if you have different kind of teeth. Because you were concerned because you have some teeth that like turn in a little bit.
Yep. This one tooth is all cockeyed, but because you're putting putty in it, it can fill in that angle of my teeth. So when the tooth goes in, normally it's flat, which is wonderful.
If you're thinking about getting fake teeth, clearly these do last a long time. These are the ones you put in. They do have those retractable things that like you don't pop onto your tooth, but like they kind of rest above. So like you might have seen the Scarecrow Vampire teeth before, but yeah, they were really easy. After like I got over the fear, we did it one tooth at a time. So it was me first doing mine, then you doing yours, which you'll see beautiful bean footage of in a second. And watch me get the hiccups midway becoming a vampire, which was...
Vampire with a hiccup is adorable.
Ridiculous. But like after you get over that and like the smell, it's fine. Like it's pretty, like it's a lot of waiting.
Yeah, it's
and
a
just
lot
like
of waiting.
Not touching anything with your mouth.
And the smell thing is definitely something worth noting. Like, if you know it's going to smell bad, then you're fine. You're doing it in a ventilated area or whatever. But I feel like if you weren't expecting that bad smell, you'd be like, oh god, is this too old? Is this toxic? What's happening? I happen to have very pointed canines to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
So in my head, I was like, oh, cool, I'll just make my pointy teeth pointier. But they don't really work on rounded canines. So that's why I did the incisors.
Mm-hmm.
So my teeth are a little closer together. And you have more of the traditional wide vampire teeth.
So we took some footage of how we did it, and hopefully it's helpful to you, but I'll also link in the description to not only these vampire teeth, but also other tutorials on how to do it, and the ones that we felt like were super useful to us and our needs.
And good.
Okay, what are we gonna do today?
We are going to make custom vampire teeth for ourselves.
'Cause why not?
Yeah. We're playing Curse of Strahd, and then we're getting a little couple's Halloween costume.
So it feels right. Let's make some custom fangs. Alright, so this is the box that ours came in. The older ones have like a whole card on the back with instructions, but if you need the instructions, there's a little thing here that tells you to just go to their website. There's also tons of videos about how to do these, but you'll get your fangs, and then you'll get inside a whole kit on how to do this. So you'll get little capsules and a little holder and liquid to make your custom fang molds. And then this is me trying to do the practice, putting it in one go, and also placement. So the big thing is you'll try to get that on your tooth in the way that you want in one go. So it's kind of crucial that you practice a few times and kind of see how it looks. Like I was kind of holding it in place to see how it looked.
So we're going to break open the capsule, get the powder outside. The instructions say to kind of pinch and pull, pour it in there. Here we go.
Shake it. And then it's 4 drops?
Yeah, 4 drops of 5 if too dry. So this version has the instructions on the website instead of.
Oh god, it does smell terrible. Oh, it smells very strong.
Tight. Mix. If it's too dry, 1 more. Yep. Smells. It's lovely.
Smells
so good. In hindsight, you might want to do this in a ventilated environment.
Okay. It's starting to kind of look like toothpaste, right?
Yeah. So you're supposed to mix it until it's the consistency of like a toothpaste and it's all well in there. Get it all into one nice little glob.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay.
Alright, take one of our teeth right here.
Teeth.
And the instructions say to not put it in the hole of the tooth, but instead scrape it to the edges, both sides, the front and the back. So we're gonna load that up in there.
This is hard. I feel like I need one of those like mini holders that you use to like
oh yeah,
paint minis or something.
Mm-hmm. A helping hand to hold the tooth.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's hard. Okay.
So now once the tooth is loaded up,
It's time to put it in. I'm so scared.
So scared. Now, of course, we've practiced this many times because we have to do it in one fluid motion. In front of the mirror.
Oh my god.
We're going to find our tooth and slide it up in one motion. We press against it and we lean our head back. Right now, we're doing the part where we have to wait 5 minutes. Leaning our head back, making sure not to touch the tooth. Bunny break while the tooth dries. Harriet! Come look at the camera, Harriet. Tummy break. Woo! So the first tooth is in.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we leave this one in. How do you feel so far?
Drooly.
Drooly.
Very drooly.
So the next part is we're going to do the other tooth. We
Other
leave this one
tooth.
in. All right.
Other tooth.
Let's go back to mixing.
Ah. Oh god. Oh god.
Do you want me to get my mixing stick?
No, okay. It's just, I'm trying to...
Holding the second tooth in. All right, they're both in.
Yay!
How do they feel?
They're great. I feel like they're fine. I still have the hiccups, and I'm very drooly. This reminds me of all my orthodontia appointments as a kid.
Do you feel like you have more of a lisp or anything so far?
Probably just a little bit, but like, I have mostly hiccups.
Hiccups! Okay, we're gonna start on mine now.
No pressure.
So now it's my turn to like make it look so easy.
I still have the hiccups.
Yep.
I'm still very drooly.
The best part is the hiccups. Okay, so that's all of the powder. And then we're gonna use your liquid and save mine for later. So if this works, then everybody knows you should always get at least 2 sets at a time. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Get to mixing.
Okay, get the vampire stick and we're gonna start mixing. Mix it.
So Frank now has his first tooth in. It looks great, right? This is really cute. I still have the hiccups, and I was very drooly, which is not abnormal for me. If you are a drooly person and say have paper towels or be near the sink, because it's gonna get gross. I was a drooly person when I had braces, so I'm not shocked that I was drooly for putting in these custom teeth. And I saw the hiccups. Is a vampire with hiccups even scary? So Frank's first tooth. Your first tooth is set. How do you feel?
I didn't get it in right. It's a snaggle toothy. So I have pointed canines, and the instructions say not to put the long pointed canines. So I did the incisor option. There's the first one, and we'll see what it looks like when they're both in.
I think you're charming. I think it's gonna be charming. I love you. That's the second one. Okay, so Frank did 2 capsules and a little extra of the liquid because he was trying to fit a tooth that's a little crooked.
Yes.
So there's gonna be some space.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make a big old batch and kind of fill the tooth up as much as I can in hopes that we can insert the second tooth straight on a crooked tooth.
See how it goes. Okay, my hiccups might have gone away, and Frank's second tooth doesn't look bad. Look at that. He's so cute. It's so cute. Don't fuck him up. He's still waiting for his to dry. I'm still a little drooly, but getting less drooly. Look at the rabbits. Look at them. Bun is stretched in an impossible position like a showgirl. And Harriet is eating hay out of their litter box. Okay, so you had your obligatory 5 minutes on each side. How do you feel?
I think I feel okay. I don't think it really affects the way I talk that much on my incisors, which is the closer in ones.
Yeah.
And it looks interesting with the sharp canines and then the sharp incisors.
Mm-hmm.
I know, I feel very anime character versus vampire.
I feel like it's
Werewolfy? I guess it goes with mutton chops.
I feel like if your beard was growing more too, like, it's nice to have them there because they'll probably show better when talking.
Yeah, I definitely feel like these are going to be kind of obvious when I talk, but we'll see. I don't open my mouth very much when I talk anyways.
You don't talk much.
Yeah, I don't really enunciate well, what can I say?
I'm trying, like, to not hit mine when I talk.
I wonder if I can do my Strahd voice with it. Nope. It's really... No, it's not happening.
It's very hard.
Very hard. I want to suck your blood.
One,
One,
That works.
My Strahd must be this, like, just a count from Sesame Street. Sesame Street. Yeah.
It's 5 minutes here, and then you leave that one, and you do 5 minutes of this one, and then you do like another 15, 20 minutes for both of them in, and then you're supposed to click them off. So, I guess I'll try the right side first.
Oh, I heard it. I heard it. Can you get it out?
I'm gonna hi.
Slowly. This is the moment of truth. Do the temporary teeth come out? Are you trying to push against your teeth again? I don't know.
Those are in there. Okay.
Oh, that one.
Oh, I hit the glass.
Oh, you hit the glass.
Oh, I had a... Ah, there it is.
Right
that one came off. We're all good. So I'm gonna let these sit. And then if I want to trim some of it off, I can. But every video we've seen has basically said that like this extra around here, around your other teeth, is really good because it helps it stay in better. So I might trim off a little bit of that. That's like excess, but other than that, well, we have vampire teeth. I'm gonna go put mine away. These are weird. I'm gonna put these away to dry, and then we'll do yours.
It's time to pop mine out. I'm a little worried though because they're canted a little forward to begin with. So let's see.
Ooh.
No pop, but it came right out.
Okay.
Probably needs more gunk in it.
I mean, we'll try. We'll see.
Other side.
I heard a little crack. You're just going way easier than that.
Yeah, look how like weird and twisted that one is. This is really fucked up. Okay.
Okay, and then I put mine back in after letting them rest for a while, and they popped right back in, and they're good. They're pretty secure in there, so we'll see how they do. I guess maybe tomorrow, tonight, when we do some cool vampire stuff. But yeah, very nice. I don't have the hiccups anymore, so I don't seem as ridiculous. So these will continue to set for another 24 hours, the putty. So I'm probably just gonna leave mine in the thing. I'm not gonna leave it in, like, tucked inside the velvet for now, but I will leave it in here, and then tomorrow we will have fun vampire times. Okay, so Frank is doing one more capsule worth and gonna drop his teeth once more.
They're very tiny, okay? So yeah, this one doesn't, after I popped it off and tried it back on again, it doesn't fit because there's no gunk on the back side of the tooth. It's just free. So I'll have to add more on this side. And then we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Trying again.
Okay, so you just took out your second go at the other tooth.
Yeah, and I think they work really good this time. My only recommendation is if people want to do this at home, if you have fugly teeth like mine, use extra paste the first time that you do it.
So if you have a lot of like vampiric-y, gothy costumes, I feel this is probably perfect for you, or clothing. And also if you have like historical costume stuff, because the thing that vampires are known for living for forever, and like
Wearing
old tiny clothes, and like part of like what the costume designer for What We Do in the Shadows did was she incorporated a lot of historical things into their daily wear, because they're just like, they're not of this time. Even though like sometimes you will see like in the intro like the photos in like the 80s and stuff, for some reason they're just like, nah, we're still gonna dress like it's like the 1500s sometimes. So if you have like historical stuff, you can mix and match it and make really cool attire.
My wonderful Amazon vest and ruffle shirt with my fancy custom made coat.
Yeah, you can definitely like combine like the Amazon stuff with like some cool custom stuff that you have, and like make layers of things and just have fun with it, because like it's not that hard. Just do cute little.
Yeah. So vampire cottagecore is the new kind of autumn style.
Is that cottagecore, or is it like dark academia?
Dark academia. Wow.
What? That's a thing.
Oh, okay. It's new to me.
How old are you? Are you a real vampire?
I mean, I'm old as dirt, so yeah.
You are. You just don't have all the benefits of immortality.
Yeah.
You're old.
Just old. Everything hurts all the time. I wonder if I slept in the soil of my homeland, if my back pain would go away. So the only real tip that I have is, if you do have odd-shaped teeth like I do, that when you are mixing your little formula, if you make like a double batch and you just kind of put it all in the tooth, it will fill all that negative space and make a nice straight tooth that slides over your crooked tooth. So that's, just make sure you have enough going on. Also, a lot of goo on the back side is really important. Like, you might think it needs to go in there or it needs to be all on the front, but it's all about the back side, and that's kind of what holds the tooth in.
Yeah, I feel like it's only the back side. Like, you still want to have enough in the front part, but like, definitely like, it's not about even like down in the middle. It's the back side is the most helpful, because like I have some overflow from the front on some of mine, and like that I'll have to like shave down, but if it had been overflow in the back, it wouldn't have been as noticeable, and it would have like kept the tooth in. And like the big advice all the videos will tell you is like the stuff that like overflows is really important to keeping your tooth in place. But it's probably gonna look less like you have drool dripping down your tooth if it's in the back than in the front, because one of mine looks a little bit like,
hey. And there's certain little extras and stuff you can they recommend using a nail clipper to get rid of. You might be able to use like a utility knife or something, depending on what you have.
Yeah, if you have an X-Acto knife, I feel like that'd probably be perfect. But like, you don't want to shave off too much, because
it's what's holding there. That connection, that friction is what's holding it in place.
Yeah. So it was fun. I'm glad we did it. Now you have fangs for Strahd.
Now I have string. Now I have Strahd fangs. You know, Strahd.
And now I have fangs in case I get turned into a vampire in any of the various campaigns that we play. Check out my Patreon. Thank you, patrons at Lizzie Bennett Tier and above. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share while you're here. And check out all my other fun social media links in the description. This was fun. This was easy.
Fun, easy, yeah.
It's reusable. I think it's really great if you have a bunch of hiccups. I think it's really great. Hiccups. Why do I get hiccups all the time?
Why do vampire teeth give you hiccups?
I don't know. That's like a joke.
Yeah.